So it's a nice morning today. It's about a Thursday, and just wanted to, I'm actually going to do a demonstration using this. This is the first time I've actually used it, and so what you're seeing is what I'm doing. And to open this up, from what I saw, is you press this little thing where it says push, and it opens the unit itself. And I'm not really sure what this is because it doesn't really have anything. There's no opening to it. So, but anyway, it comes off like this, and the unit, this part right here, the clear casing comes off, and this is where we'll put our coffee grounds. From what I saw, I think for 1 cup you only have to put maybe 2. And this is the water reservoir where you put the water in it, and this is the little filtration thing. And let me see where I can find it. So I have to put it in there so that way it's like a little filter to filter out the water. I'm assuming if you're using regular tap water, this is what you would have. So anyway, this is the little kit that it came with. A filter, a little measuring cup thing, and a coffee filter. So in a little bit, we're going to go back and set this up. So stay tuned. So this is what I'm working with. This is the unit itself that goes within the machine. Yeah, and then it's got like a little casing thing, and that's where I'll put in my filter. Now the coffee that I'm going to be using is from What's Brewing here in San Antonio. They're a local brewing company. If you're ever in San Antonio and at the Pearl, check them out. They really have some good coffee. They do local brews. So I picked this one up because I was curious what the flavor was. But anyway, I bought these as whole beans, just to see, since this unit grinds it for me. As they say that if you do a grind, you have a better taste in your coffee. But we'll go back to the next video, and I'll be putting in this one filter here. So that goes there, and okay, so I'm gonna put in the filter, which goes in like this, and this part I believe goes in like this, from what I saw on the unit. Maybe, oh no, it's actually the opposite way. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, so it's facing this way, and then I'm going to face it the other way, and then slide the unit itself in. So there's no coffee in there because the coffee grounds are going to go within this part here, and so we'll be doing that in a bit. So next we'll be doing is putting some of these coffee grounds, and since I have a larger cup, I'm going to go with two of these. Now this top unit, from what I understand, just pulls straight up. So I'm going to try to do that with one hand. So it just comes off like this, and it's just a plastic container. that goes on top of the grinder, and then your coffee grounds go in there. So we'll dump. We're gonna go with 2. See how that works out. And we're gonna, once we do that, which will cover the unit itself. Okay. And then we'll make sure that we have the water filter, and I have to look in the manual to see how many times we need to get this changed out, but from what I saw, most of these filters are pretty cheap. You can get like a whole box of them, but it's supposed to make your coffee taste better, and it's just a plastic unit. It snaps off, and then you just snap it back on. Yeah, it just slides in there. So in a bit I'm gonna add some water to this, and then we'll crank this baby on and see how it works, and then I'll let you know what I think. So what I'm gonna do is add a bottle of water, and I'm gonna use I believe this is maybe 16 ounce. It's one of those Ozark trails that you get like for $8 or $9 at Walmart. So I'm putting that in there. And it actually fits pretty good. So we'll see how it's gonna work out. But I'm gonna put the water in a bit, and then we'll crank this on. So let's go on. So we got our bottle of water, and we're gonna pour that in there. So that'll tell me how many ounces, and I think the maximum capacity is 16 ounces. So I think we're just about there. Okay, and then we'll just close this, and it should snap. Now what we're going to do is connect it and see how it works. So we've already put every component on there. We added the coffee grounds, which are in the machine, and it's got 2 buttons. So I'm gonna press the main one, which is this one, and see how that works. So since you're no longer hear the grinding, you go ahead and, well, cool. So you don't actually have to turn it off. It does it on its own. So now it should be brewing. So the grind was pretty fast. I'm curious to see how it's going to do. Oh, I hear something. So as we're waiting, I'm curious to see if the button will shut off once the brewing's done. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually used it, so the instructions were pretty self-explanatory as far as making sure that you get everything clean. Looks like the top part's getting foggy. So probably go back to the manual just to make sure I'm not missing anything as far as what this unit can do. But hope this video is useful. And they're still brewing. So the brewing process has stopped, and the only reason I knew that the unit itself has stopped brewing is the little button itself is no longer blue. The only thing I would say is that if you have maybe a smaller cup, I would measure in the cup that you're gonna pour into your reservoir, because you don't want it to overfill your cup as you're brewing. Like I said, this is the first time me using the unit, but I did notice some condensation from the brewer itself on where it grinds the beans. So I don't know if I like that, because if I'm gonna do another cup of coffee or for a friend of mine, curious to see how that's gonna grind. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of what this unit can do. I'm gonna fix the coffee and let you know what I think. Well, I fixed my coffee, and I think I probably could have gone with maybe another scoop of the coffee beans. So this may be a larger cup. I'm gonna try again just to see what it looks like. But the coffee was a little too light for me. I like my coffee strong. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this video was somewhat informative as far as this is something that you may want to get. But I bought this for myself, so I'm in no way related to Cuisinart. This is just a video that I wanted to do just to kind of get familiar with doing video work. But anyway, thank you for watching, and make sure you click the like button and tell me your comments as far as if you do have one of these units, or maybe you have another coffee machine, and tell me what you like about it or don't like about it. But again, thank you for watching.